Hello everyone, it's Meg and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a reading slash writing slash kind of couple of days in my life sorting things out kind of vlog. Basically it is Wednesday today, the 29th of July I think. I'm totally out of what date it actually is. But basically it's my day off work today and tomorrow. And I have had a sort of up in the air, I wouldn't say crazy, but just kind of getting used to things changing couple of weeks, because I have been back at work for roughly around 3 weeks now. So I have been getting used to that, and obviously we've been getting used to having to apply to the new regulations and just all that sort of thing. Like, we've had a lot of changes at work, so I've been kind of adapting to that and kind of getting to grips with it. And also last week, from the week that I'm filming this video, it was the reading rush, so I was filming and editing and uploading every day, so I didn't have much time to do anything else. But now all that is over and I'm kind of getting in the gist of work again, I want to start getting back on track with certain things, particularly my writing, which is why I wanted to film this video as kind of like a writing vlog. So I have a list that I have here of things that I need to do over the next few weeks, and I'm not going to do everything on this list in these next 2 days for this vlog. Obviously I just thought it'd be fun to kind of take you guys along. I have a few booktube things I need to do as well, so I just thought I would film a cute little life slash writing slash reading vlog. So I will share with you guys what I am planning to do over the next few weeks. So I have a couple of booktube things, and the first one is to plan my content for August, and I did technically do that. I've done that last night. I've not scheduled when all the videos are going up because I need to film quite a few of them, but I'm hoping to film, if I don't film this week, I can film next week, fingers crossed, and film a video. I need to brainstorm more ideas because I'm running out of content. So if any of you guys have any requests on video content you want, whether it's reading or writing related, just leave it in the comments because I would really appreciate some ideas. And my main thing that I need to do is related to writing, and I've got a few things. Like, there's a poem that I need to finish that I want to give as a gift to my friend because it's about a memory that I had with her, so I want to do that. I want to start building my poetry portfolio, because if you guys watch my latest like sit down writing vlog, if not I will leave it in the description if you want to go and check that out. I was debating about whether to go back to university and do my masters in creative writing, and I think I'm going to do that because if I don't do it I don't know what else I'm going to do, if that makes sense. So I've decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply. I don't know if I'm going to get my application in by August, but I think they do take applications in December or January, one or the other. But so yeah, I need to work on my application for that basically, and I need a portfolio of 15 poems, and I need to do a critical piece of writing. I'm not going to worry about that too much yet, but I'm going to work on my portfolio. I do have 15 poems, but I don't want to submit all of them because I don't think they are good enough for me to get in. So that is something I need to do, so I need to come up with a plan for that. I also want to start applying to more magazines and competitions again. I did do that. I do have a whole spreadsheet thing on my laptop I may show you at some point in this vlog, but that's something else I want to do. I want to work on a poem for a specific competition. It's not until like November, but I want to start working on it now just because then it gives me time, so I'm not rushing. I want to do a writing workshop at some point because I've done quite a few over lockdown and I haven't done one in quite a while, so I'd love to do another one just to kind of get the ball rolling with my writing. And I want to start creating more of a regular writing routine because I haven't written since I did a collab video with my friend Em where we swapped writing routines. I will leave that in the description as well if you want to go and check that out. But that was about 3 weeks ago, so I need to get back on writing routine, and I want to kind of have a system because obviously I want to work on my portfolio for my master's application, so I need to concentrate on my poetry. That is my #1 priority. I still want to work on my novel, and I also want to start doing reading / annotating / critical writing days where I either read poetry collections and like annotate them and kind of critically assess them, just so then I kind of get in that mindset of for when or if I get accepted back into uni. And I also want to start reading more of my poetry textbooks that I have and kind of like annotating those as well, because I need to be able to read a wide amount of work and discuss it with other people. So I want to get in the habit of just reading and writing critically as well, and kind of all that sort of thing. So I want to get in a routine where maybe one day I write poetry, one day I work on my novel, one day I'm like reading and like annotating collections or reading textbooks, all that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I want to do, and I guess that probably starts from today. And then the only other thing I want to do is I have been debating about whether to set up a blog for ages, probably throughout the whole entirety of lockdown. I do already have a blog, but this is going to be a new one, so I have started setting it up, and I think I just need to do it. So that's something else I want to work on over the next few weeks. But yeah, this is probably quite a long intro, but that's kind of the list that I want to do, and I have been quite physically exhausted today. I don't really have a lot of energy, so I think my plan is today is to edit today's video. I do actually have 2 videos I need to get up, so I want to try and do that, and I also want to do some writing. I think they're my main plans that I want to do today. If I can end up doing something else as well, that'd be awesome. And then tomorrow is probably just going to be writing, maybe a bit of like reading and annotating, because I might be going out with my mum at some point tomorrow. So yes, that is my plan, and I just thought I would film the process so you guys can kind of see my process of how I get back on track in terms of like writing and booktube and all that sort of thing. I just thought it might be interesting. So yeah, so it is around 20 to 12 now, so I'm actually going to start editing my videos, and then I can get them up ASAP, and then I can just concentrate on my writing for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna do a bit of editing until lunchtime, have some lunch, and then carry on editing, and then we can get on to some writing. It's actually quite a lot later on now. It is 9:05, and you guys may have seen some view clips before. I edited and sorted both of my videos out. I had my final Reading Rush vlog that I hadn't uploaded yet, and an unboxing video, so they went up. And I didn't end up doing any writing or anything like that. And my sinuses were getting really bad, so I didn't end up doing anything because I needed a really serious break from my screen, from my laptop. So I ended up playing Animal Crossing for a while, and then I don't know what else I did apart from that, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, that's what happened, and now it's the evening. I've had a shower, as you can tell, and I've just been talking to my god family on a video call, and I'm going to spend the rest of the evening watching booktube videos because I have so many videos to catch up on. There are so many Reading Rush vlogs and just videos in general, because I hardly watched any last week because obviously I was filming and editing so much, so that kind of replaced my like chill YouTube time. So I'm gonna do that at some point this evening, and I'm also going to read, and I didn't show you guys what I was reading in my first clip, but I'm currently reading Mr. Darcy's Diary by Amanda Grange. If you watch my birthday weekend vlog, which I put up a couple of weeks ago, I did start this and then I put it down whilst the Reading Rush was happening. So I'm picking it back up now, and I am on page 239, so I think I have just under 100 pages left. And I'd like to finish this at some point this week. It won't be in this vlog, but at some point this week. That would be great, and I am enjoying it. I think my expectations were a little bit too high when I first went into it, because it's a book I've wanted for so long, and it's a book that I've heard many good things about, but I am definitely enjoying it more. Like, the more I get into the book, I'm more definitely enjoying it. So yeah, those are my plans for the evening. I didn't have as productive day as I was hoping. Sometimes video editing just takes a little longer for me than I plan, and I get myself overwhelmed and worked up, which doesn't help. But tomorrow I am going somewhere with my mum, and I going out on a little outing because we're dropping my dad off somewhere, and then on the way back we're going to go to maybe some gardens or something, which would be nice, so I'll try and get some clips there. And then hopefully I can get some writing in tomorrow, or if I don't do any writing, at least I can do a bit of like reading and annotating and all that sort of thing, and obviously make some progress with some reading. But yeah, that is my plan for this evening and tomorrow. So I am going to just chill out for a bit, try and decide what video I'm going to watch next, and see you guys at some point tomorrow. Sorry if you can hear my dad, he is currently playing his flute, but it is the next day now, it is Thursday, and as you guys will probably have seen from the previous clips, I have spent the most of the day being out. My mum and I went to some beautiful gardens called Trentham Gardens, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Staffordshire, and they were gorgeous. If you ever get to go, highly recommend. It was really lovely, but I deeply overdressed myself because it ended up being really hot and sunny, and it was raining here in Lancashire before we left, so I was wearing jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt, and I really wish I wasn't. So I overdressed, but it was really lovely, and I love going to gardens. In case you haven't guessed from some previous vlogs, I just love going to the gardens. There's so much scope for the imagination, and I would love to do a photo shoot in some of the gardens that I visited. So yeah, that was really nice, and they also have like a garden centre and stuff, and I'll only show you one of these because I've only got one with me, but I got a new plant, baby. This is like a little pot with some succulents in it. I think there's like an aloe and 2 succulents there, and it was only £6.99, which is amazing because some of the other plants there were actually rather expensive. And then I got a little succulent which is like up on my bookcase, but yeah. So that is what I've been doing, and I came home and my sinuses weren't very good. Oh, I read for a bit, and I also read a little bit when we were at the gardens actually because we sat for a bit. So I've read a bit more of Mr. Darcy's diary. I'm on page 280, so I have not maybe 40 pages left, like roughly. So I should be able to finish this by the end of the week, which would be amazing. Yeah. So that's what I've done, and I've been playing Animal Crossing because I got a new room in my house, so I have been, you know, redecorating that. But yeah, so I think I'm going to carry this vlog on for just a couple more days because my 2 days off haven't worked out how I was planning. I haven't done any writing at all. My book is the only thing on my mind right now, but I really need to concentrate on my poetry and building up my portfolio for my MA application. So yeah, I might try and do something. I actually did a little bit, I have a Pinterest board for my book, so I did do a little bit of it last night. If I can do, I may do a bit of it tonight, I don't know, but I want to maybe try and do a bit of something. But I also have so many booktube videos to catch up on, so I want to do that as well. There's just so much. So yeah, so my plan for this evening is probably to read, hopefully do a little bit of writing or something to do with my writing, or at least do a bit of like reading, a bit of poetry or something, or a textbook. Maybe play a bit more Animal Crossing, and yeah, that is my plan for the evening. But I am working tomorrow and I'm working Saturday, but I think this is just going to be more of like a chilled, really random reading / life vlog. There's probably not going to be a lot of writing in it, but hopefully I will finish this within the time that I film this vlog. I don't know how long I'm going to do this vlog for. It may be till the end of the week, it may be before, who knows. But yeah, Hope you're enjoying this very, very random, not very structured, I don't know what I'm doing vlog so far. So yeah, I'm going to go and do some stuff, do some reading, play Animal Crossing, need to do a post on my Bookstagram, and yeah, that's my plan for now. So I'm going to do that, and then if I don't see you guys this evening, I will see you at some point tomorrow. So it is now Friday evening. It really does not feel like a Friday because I am working tomorrow, but it is the evening, it is 8:30, and I have just had a bath, and I've also just finished Mr. Darcy's Diary by Amanda Grange, and I did end up really enjoying this book. I must admit it took me a while to fully get into it, and I think I did have maybe a little too high expectations just because it's a book I've wanted to read for so long and I have seen nothing but amazing reviews about it. So it took me a while to kind of get into Darcy's head and kind of imagine it, like the story of Pride and Prejudice from Darcy's perspective. But I did end up really enjoying it. When I was reading this, there's certain iconic scenes in the story where Lizzie and Darcy are interacting, and I had to let go of the original Pride and Prejudice story to a certain extent because obviously Amanda couldn't replay those scenes like word for word, action for action in her own novel. She had to kind of change it up a little bit, kind of adapt it a little bit, and I had to let go of that. Like, my brain would get frustrated when there was a certain scene and there wasn't like a certain speech, or like it wasn't said like how it was in the original story. But I feel like you have to kind of let that go and just appreciate this story, even though it is a Pride and Prejudice retelling from one of our main characters' perspectives. You have to appreciate the story as its own as well as a retelling, and I did end up really enjoying it. I loved being able to see more of certain characters. You get to see a lot more of like Darcy and Bingley's relationship, as well as the relationship between Darcy and his sister Georgiana, and also with the Bingley's sisters as well. And just there's so many characters, especially like Lady Catherine and her daughter Anne. You get to see a whole different side of these characters that you don't get to see in the original story, and I love for the fact that you actually get a couple of months in this book after their marriage as well, and kind of seeing what married life was like for Darcy and Elizabeth, and I really enjoyed that. And yes, I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a Pride and Prejudice retelling. I think it is very well done. I can see why a lot of people love it. And this author has also written one for Mr. Knightley from Emma, I believe, so I might have to pick that up at some point as well. But yes, really enjoyed this and very glad that I finally got to read it. Now, I was going to start reading Loveless by Alice Oseman next, but I am going to buddy read it with Kira from Kira Foster, and she hasn't got herself a copy yet, so she's going to get a copy, and then once she has, we will buddy read it. So I think now, hopefully in between now and the next week or so, she will have a copy. So in the meantime, for something to read, I'm going to read Prince Charming by Rachel Hawkins. And this is a cute YA contemporary rom-com with royals, and I don't think I've ever read a book about royals before, and I don't think I have at any rate read a super cute YA contemporary romance in forever. I genuinely cannot remember the last time I read a romance, like a YA cute romance. So I'm very much looking forward to reading this, and it's just over 300 pages I think, so it should be a relatively quick read, and I really hope I love this because then I can read the companion novel Her Royal Highness, which I am more excited about to read, but I want to read this first so then I kind of get the full effect, because obviously they have similar characters in because they are companion novels. But yes, I'm going to start this tonight and just see what I think. I think it's just going to be super cute and fun, and that seems like a perfect summer read right now because it is boiling today. I was sweltering at work. It must have been like 31 degrees or something ridiculous. So yeah, we've had our summer in Britain now just for that one day, that really hot day. But yeah, so that's my reading update for now, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the evening. I'm going to read. I might do a bit of writing. I probably should. I might do a little bit of writing. I have a gazillion videos to watch and catch up on, like I said before. I could technically start editing Sunday's video, but I don't know about that. So yeah, that is my plan. So I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea and then decide what I'm going to do and enjoy the rest of my evening. Sorry if you can hear any music in the background. My dad is listening to the radio in the office just across from my room, but it is now Sunday and I didn't update you guys yesterday because I was working all day yesterday and then I went and sorted Finn out and I just didn't have much to update you on really, apart from the fact that I started Prince Charming by Rachel Hawkins yesterday. I am on page 55 and from what I am liking, I'm enjoying it so far. I don't feel fully invested in it yet, but I feel like I don't often feel invested in a book until roughly around 100 pages, 50 to 100 pages, it just depends on the book. But I am enjoying it so far. I like our main character. It reminds me a little bit of this book of wow, the light is really bright, of The Marvellous Mrs. Mayhew by Millie Johnson, just for the factor that this book obviously deals with royalty, and with royalty comes a lot of press coverage, and Mrs. Mayhew is about a politician's wife, and obviously with that becomes a lot of press release as well, and it's just kind of like, the press annoy me so much because sometimes it's just like they don't seem to be sensitive about poking into people's personal lives and making up rumours that aren't true, and I hate that so much. So that little aspect of it reminds me of it, but obviously I'm not very far into it yet, but I'm not expecting much. I just want it to be a cute fun read, which I'm hoping it is going to be throughout the rest of my time reading it. So it is around 2:30 on this Sunday and I've had a fairly chill day today. Today's my day off and I just wanted it to be super chill, so this morning obviously I went and sorted Finn out, spent some time with him, and then I've done yoga, I've changed my bedding and tidied my room a bit and watered my plants, and I just did the thumbnail for a video which is going up today, which is my bookshelf reorganisation, so you can go and check that video out. Obviously it will be up before this video, but that's kind of all I've done really, super chill, and I plan on spending the rest of my day reading, playing Animal Crossing. I really want to spend more time playing Animal Crossing because I don't feel like I've spent as much time doing it recently. Catching up on Canada's Drag Race because I watched the first episode last night and I really enjoyed it, and watching booktube videos, and that's basically it. That is my plan. I may bake, I don't know, but I just want today to be super chill because I don't feel like I've had a super chill day in forever. So that's kind of my plan really. I may go for a walk later as well. I kind of feel like I want to. Usually I walk up to Finn, but it was kind of raining this morning, so I didn't go and do that. But yeah, so that's kind of my plan. I'd love to read outside and take my book to like a little bench somewhere with a nice view, but it is quite windy, so I don't know if that would happen or not. But yeah, I'm just going to do whatever takes the mood. So yeah, that is my plan. So I think I might go and play a little bit of Animal Crossing now, and then we will just see where the day takes us. It is now the evening, it's around nearly 9 o'clock, and I am going to wrap this vlog up here. And I have spent the majority of the rest of the day playing Animal Crossing and reading, as you guys probably will have seen beforehand. And I am making fairly good progress with Prince Charming. I'm on page 124. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot now. We're kind of at a point where, you know, things are happening, and I really like our main character Daisy. She is a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. This is the first book I've ever read about royals, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is very much all over the place. It originally tended to be like a mainly writing vlog with a bit of reading. I have hardly done any writing in this vlog at all. It's just kind of a really messy reading but with a teeny tiny bit of writing vlog. So sorry it's a little bit all over the place. I still feel like everything's a bit all over the place since going back to work. It's just that thing of getting back into that routine again. So my life has just felt a little bit all over the place, but it'll be okay soon. It's just that thing of adjusting and getting back to, it's not even a normal, but like a little bit more of a structured routine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog anyway, and maybe you found it somewhat entertaining. Hopefully you did. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!